Welcome back, all of my beautiful kitties. Welcome to the Katie Cat Nail Channel. If you are new, today we're going to be jumping right into an acrylic nail kit from Born Pretty. It's pretty much their beginner, like your basic nail kit that has a white clear and a clear pink acrylic in it, as well as monomer. And this kit actually has a couple extra goodies, which we're going to go ahead and get into. The back of the kit tells you exactly what is in it. As you can see, opening it up, there is the acrylics and the monomer, as well as a dampen dish. And then you can also see that there are quite a few of little extras in the box.
Usually it's something that moves.
Here I give a better look at the packaging. These are 1 ounce containers of acrylic. Then this is also the dampen dish and the 1 ounce of acrylic liquid. This acrylic liquid definitely goes a long way. Here you just see me giving it a little bit of a sniff just to make sure that it was going to be too strong for me, and it was a little bit stronger than some other monomers that I've tried, but it was not as overbearing as 1 or 2 that I have tried. So I would definitely say that it is a beginner friendly monomer. And then I just gave you a look of the names and the information on the bottom of the bottles. Again, these are 1 ounce, 1.01 ounce jars, and it did come with a clear, a white, and a clear pink acrylic.
So then, why?
It also came with an instruction manual with a couple of tidbits about how to prepare your nails, how to remove them, customer service information, and frequently asked questions. Here are also the instructions for the different ways of using this product and the how to contact information for the company. It also came with this nail file, and while the actual grit of the nail file felt really good, it was a little bit flimsy, so I did not use that today because I'm a little heavy-handed, and I was pretty sure I was going to break it. It also came with some nail forms, which, if you're new to my channel, I have not used them yet, although I really do want to try soon. And then it also came with these dual forms, which I had never seen with acrylic. And while I did not use them today, I do plan on using them in the future for acrylic, just to see what, how it works, or, what they're used for. This kit also came with, I believe, 5 acrylic brushes in varying sizes. The paint was a little bit messed up, but it did not come off at all while I was using them, so it literally did not affect the functionality of the brushes at all. I still was able to use the brush perfectly fine. And for today's nail set, I did choose the largest of the brushes to work with the acrylic. It really was not too bad, although the bristles are a bit soft. They're definitely not Kalinsky. The bristles are a bit soft, so you do need to kind of figure out how to adjust your touch to deal with that. And then I was putting the monomer into the dampen dish. I don't know why I did that on my brush. I could have just put it in the little dampen dish because it had a little spout on it, but okay, that's what we did. And then I was just cleaning the little bit of residue. I'm not sure if it's wax or resin or what it is. And just so you can see, all of the jars were sealed. So first off, we're going to go ahead and we're going to swatch the clear. I had started to swatch it on the dental bib, but I realized that purple is not the best color to see other colors on. So I switched over to just a plain white lint-free wipe. And here I just wanted to give you a shot of the polymerization so you kind of get an idea of, how long it takes for the bead to be ready. And then here's just a shot of it up close. moving right along, we're going to go ahead and get into the pink. The pink was a very pretty clear bubblegum pink. I really like this shade of clear pink. Not all clear pinks acrylics are created equal. Some are less pink, some are more pink. I really liked this bubblegum one. This is definitely a quick setting acrylic, not like a speed acrylic, but it definitely set rather quickly for me. My house was kind of warm this day as well though, but I feel like this acrylic still set very quickly. So maybe this is like an intermediate kit, unless you were to like turn the temperature all the way down, in your apartment, but it's fall here, so we're not doing all that. And as you can see, the white is pretty much like any other white. It is much more like fluid than the white or the pink. And as you can see, I definitely had a little bit more maneuverability when placing the bead on the lint-free wipe. So this is what we're working with. Let's go ahead and get into the set. Here's just a really nice shot of my nails, which have been growing out fabulously since I started doing the pop-off method. And these are the nail tips that I'm going to use today. I did get those on Amazon, which I will link below, as well as everything else that I used today. And then I'm also going to be using the Born Pretty glue gel system today on top of my peel off base coat. So basically I'm just going to put the nail glue on the tip like I would regular nail glue, and then I'm going to hold it under the lamp for about 15 seconds. And then when I'm done with the whole hand, I like to go ahead and put my whole hand in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. So here's what we got on the pinky so far. I had decided to go in with a white and clear marble, which we ended up changing that up a little bit in a few minutes, but I ended up going with a white and clear marble. The footage for the pinky was a little janky, so I just removed it. At first I had a little bit of a difficult time adjusting to the product, but as you see, as we go along the nails, it did get easier. All acrylic is going to have a different consistency. Some acrylics are super buttery, some are very stiff. This is definitely more of a stiff acrylic in my opinion, although I am not a trained professional. I'm just a do-it-yourselfer at home. But once I got the hang of how quickly I had to put the bead on the nail and all that other technical stuff, it really was not that difficult to work with. I also did decide to change it up from doing clear and white to doing the pink and white, and I definitely think that came out much better than I had started to do on the pinky. I really liked the very small hint of like bubblegum pink throughout the marble. It definitely gave something to this nail set. And as you can see here, as I am having a little bit of difficulty with the product still at this point, I'm just trying out different ways of doing my marble and seeing what way works best with this product.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
When getting close to the cuticle, as that is definitely one area that I am still working on perfecting, I normally like to use very dry beads so that I have more control over the acrylic, as it is close to the cuticle, and I try my best not to flood. But with this acrylic, you definitely want to use a little bit of a wetter bead, or you're going to get like a weird, I got like a very weird ridge. I think that's just because it set so quickly and I didn't get back to it in time to smooth it out. But as you'll see later, it wasn't really detrimental to the nail set. They still came out super cute. And I just checked the side because I felt like I was putting a little bit too much acrylic on the tip of the nail. As I said, I'm not an expert, I'm just a do-it-yourselfer. So my technique is not the greatest most of the time. So please also keep that in mind. An expert may have had absolutely no difficulty with this product at all, and I'm absolutely not saying that it is the fault of the product, because as you will see at the end, these nails came out really, really pretty. And I think it was just, you know, my inexperience with different, you know, brands and textures of acrylic. Every time I try out a new, you know, like a new brand of acrylic, it's always a learning curve just because the formulas are so different. But as you see, even as much of a novice as I am, I still managed to create this beautiful marble set with this acrylic. Now, one thing I will say is the monomer did have kind of a strong smell, but it's not like super, super strong. And I did not have any reaction to the monomer that I was getting all over my skin. I was like not trying to rush, but I was trying to get a little bit quicker about, you know, working with the bead. As I said, it was setting rather quickly. And I didn't want to just keep like getting these beads stuck in places that weren't really where I wanted them. Here you'll start to see, as well as when I was doing the middle finger, that I'm definitely starting to get the hang of this acrylic. It was definitely a very, very pretty, like pink color. And this is the point where I decided that instead of encapsulating in clear, I was just going to go ahead and encapsulate with the pink. And it came out very beautifully, and I really, really love how this nail set came out. I haven't done an acrylic marble in so long. In fact, I'm not even sure if I've ever done one in a video for YouTube before. I know that I have done them on myself in the past when I was learning, but I don't know if I've ever done an acrylic marble for YouTube. So that may also be why I had a little bit of a hard time with this set, because I have not done a marble in so long. But as you can see, this acrylic, it works very well. I really love the way that these came out. I wish I would have like left them matte, because they wouldn't have had like a very beautiful porcelain finish, which is what I kept thinking of as I was cleaning and buffing and whatnot, that they looked like a beautiful porcelain piece of glass.
So then, why?
The filing footage was a little bit of a mess because I ended up losing one of my nails, because I did do the pop off method. So I ended up just deleting all of the filing footage, and then I just went in with my buffer block. And once done with that, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to give them a really good brushing out to remove any of the dust that's still stuck in the sides and in the back of the nail bed, because we don't want that to be there when we apply our polish or nail art or, you know, whatever we are going to do. So here I'm just applying my top coat, and you're really going to see the marble come through. I was a little nervous at first because I really thought that I had bungled this nail set. But once I started to put the top coat on it, I realized that I really hadn't done that bad. We are our own worst critics, really. So, you know, I definitely was underestimating myself, because the marble did come out quite beautiful, and it does look like a beautiful, like, porcelain or glass art piece. Now, if you are interested in trying out this acrylic kit, I will leave my 10% discount code, which is katiecatnails, on the screen here. And I will also leave the product information and the link down below in the description box with my discount code as well, you know, to help you save a little bit of money. And of course, you know, it also helps me out as I am an affiliate. As you can see, like once I put the top coat on, the nails, they were just so pretty. And I decided that I didn't really want to do anything else. So we're just going to go ahead and put some cuticle crystals on. And that pretty much completes the nail set. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. A big thanks to Born Pretty for sending me this acrylic kit to come out. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I hope that you'll join me for my next video.